YouTube, what's going? It's your boy Champ, and welcome back to another video. So today's topic I titled, The Price is Right, the Time is Not. And before I jump into that, I kind of want to just bring up a little backstory or background to what I'm about to talk about. So we all understand the concept of time. We understand, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in the year, 12 months in a year, 52 weeks. But that doesn't matter. What really matters is that we all know that tomorrow, the next day is never promised. The future is never really promised. The future really isn't real. Because who's to say you're going to live to this time that you think you are to see this take place or this happen? Tomorrow isn't promised. I tell you guys in almost every video, I'm religious. I have a spiritual connection with God, not trying to bring in religion to make anybody else sway to the way they feel. But my connection, I understand it. We're here to serve a purpose, and once the purpose is done, it's our time to go. Doesn't matter what age it is. So I always like to live in the moment. I like to live like it's my last, because who knows? It could be my last. The next day isn't promised. But I don't want to get too sad and deep right now, because this isn't really what it's about, but it is what it's about. I just wanted to start off saying that, though. So my thing is, if we know that our next day isn't promised, why do we sit and still second guess and hesitate and wait to do what we want to do? You might not get to do it tomorrow. You push it off to tomorrow or next week. You may not live that long. You may not make it to that. It's sad to say, but it's true. You may not make it to that time. So why won't you do it right now? Why won't you start it right then and there? So why do we wait? Why do we wait for the perfect moment? Why not go out there and try to achieve what we put our minds to? Why? What are you scared? You scared to go out and make a change because you don't think the time is now? All it sounds like are excuses. If you're always going to be waiting on the right time with anything, and I mean anything in life, you're going to be waiting till the day you die. It's the sad truth, but it's true. The hardest part of ever really doing anything is actually getting your ass up and starting whatever that is that you're thinking about doing. Once again, why not start it right then when the thought comes in? Is it fear? You nervous, scared, anxious? The harsh reality of what I'm telling y'all is that there will never, and I mean never, NEVER in all caps and bold, there will never be a right time or a perfect moment. You have to make it. Let me repeat that. You have to make it the perfect moment. The more you stop to wait, and hesitate and second guess yourself, it makes you overthink. It makes you feel discouraged, make you feel like you can't do it anymore. And you continue to go back into the continuous cycle of you get an idea, you want to do it, you're scared to start it, and you go back to square one where you come up with another idea and you keep going the same cycle. Why not just do it? For example, you want to move out your parents' house? Just do it. You want to start a YouTube channel? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. The famous Nike brand slogan, just do it. I know we know it because we wear it. I still wear it. We all wear it, man. There's no shame in it, but just do it. Why? Why not? What is really stopping you? I want you to sit here and think about that right now and throughout the entire video. What is stopping you from jumping out there and doing what you want to do? You want to make music? Do it. You have to start. It's not going to fall out the sky, and you're not going to sit here and think about it and you're going to fall out the sky with a record deal off some music you never made. Go out there and do it. You have to go out there and learn and experience, gain the wisdom. You have to fail to get good at something. You have to be up. You have to lose. You have to fail to win, to know what winning looks like, to go up. It's okay to go out there and fail. There's no reason to be scared of it. Go do it. You're going out and you're learning. This isn't my first YouTube channel. I swear, I tell people all the time, I got 6 or 7. I've had gaming channels, reaction channels, vlog channels. Even though they didn't take off like I want this one to, I gained experience. I learned how to work cameras. I learned how to edit my videos. I learned how to add certain things. I learned how to flare them up. I learned how to put some pizzazz on it. Everything I've done, you learn something with everything you fail. Everything you attempt, you learn something. Everything is about gaining knowledge. Once you understand that, you will learn that there's something to learn out of every single thing and every single person in this world, regardless of their age. And I mean, mental development doesn't matter. You can learn from anybody. And I mean that. As humans, we have the ability to adapt to our surroundings and our circumstances. We have the will to survive. We have the will to survive no matter what. Even if you're going through the hardest of times, you're going to find a way. We have that ability. It's about if you want to use it, if you want set your mindset to really know that we have the ability to do that. Because once you understand that, you will always know that regardless of anything, you will be okay. No matter how hard times get and no matter how discouraged, you have the will to keep pushing. It's the drive, it's the motivation. So don't be afraid to jump out there and do what you want to do. It could be impulsive, impromptu. It doesn't matter. You will be just fine. You will be A-okay. You will be just fine. So like I said earlier, the hardest part of starting something new is actually getting out there and executing it. So once you start, you've already gotten past the hardest part. It's only going to get better and get easier from the beginning, because in the beginning you start off with no real knowledge, maybe a small amount of prior knowledge. But once you start learning and messing with different things, regardless of what field it is, a career, once you start messing with a couple things, learning how to start using simple tools, like the simple basics of it, you start to learn how to turn the basics into more advanced skills. And that's how you continue to grow and develop. You have to start. It only gets better. You will start to learn what you need to adjust and change in order to maintain and sustain. I'm going to say that one more time. You will begin to learn what you need to adjust and change in order to maintain and sustain. All right, so I want to put together a scenario to help you understand, put this in the simplest of terms of real life to where you understand why you no longer need to wait. You should not be waiting on anything. So let's say you work a great paying job, making good money, enough to sustain and even save enough money. So you've been saving for a while. You find an apartment that you know you could afford based off calculating your income plus your expenses, knowing that you can afford the rent with the money you're making. You know you can afford the house, right? Okay, remember that. You know you can afford to pay rent and still sustain yourself financially and be stable, all right? So, but at the same time, you decide to give it some time so you can save a little more just in case. I want to take a break right there. Just in case is one of the biggest excuses I've ever heard. Just in case is people trying to justify fear. What do you mean just in case? Just in case what? You lose your job? Okay, you lose your job. You know rent is still coming up at the same time every month. Just in case what? You need to go out there. Like I said, you have the ability to adapt. You're going to find a way to make up the remaining money on the back end, whether it's going out to do some impromptu work, some fast money work, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, Lyft. It doesn't matter. You're going to find a way to make that money. You're going to find a way to get it back. You have the ability to adapt. So just in case is the biggest excuse for people that are really afraid to start what they want to do. So back to the story. I'm sorry, we kind of broke away. So after waiting and saving the more that you wanted to do, you're ready to go and get this apartment. But the same place you were looking at is no longer available. Someone else moved in. Someone else took that opportunity, jumped in where you were trying to save just in case. Now check this out. That's not even the worst part. Think about it like this. We finna amp the story up. Imagine if that was the only place in your budget, and the next one won't be available for another year. Another year. Stuck at your parents' house. You just set yourself back. No one else set you back. Just you, out of fear. If you knew you could afford it, then why the hell did you not go get it? Why not? Just in case. Just in case is the biggest excuse I've ever heard in my life. It's time. It's time to stop making excuses. This video is about time, so I'm going to add this in here right now. It's time to stop making excuses. 2023 is your time to go out there and go get everything you want in life. Nothing is going to come out the sky. Nothing's going to fall in your hand. It's the time for you to go out there and take everything you rightfully want and you feel you deserve. Waiting for the right time with the right amount of money. Going back to the story, I'm sorry. Waiting for the right time with the right amount of money. Look where it got you. You got no place. You still in your parents' house. And now, before you wanted to wait to move out to save a little more just in case, but now you really have to wait. Not by choice. Not by choice this time. Not by choice, but by circumstance. Instead of having your own place right now, if you would have just went out there and purchased the apartment knowing you were going to be fine. Just in case. It's time to stop making excuses, guys. I can't put it out there any other way. That scenario right there should be enough for people, especially in my generation, the ones that are ready to move out of their parents' house, the ones that are ready to start their lives and grow up. That one should have really hit home. You need to get out there and go get it. Stop making excuses. It's time. Stop waiting. Stop being afraid. If you can do it and you know you can do it, you know yourself better than anybody. If you don't think you can do it, why not? Go out there and make yourself able to do it. I just want to wrap this up with just recapping, man. Stop making excuses. It's 2023. We're in the new year. We're in February of 2023. It's time to go out there and take everything you want. Stop blaming everybody else for your problems, for your hardships. It's time to start taking accountability and responsibility. Stop waiting. There's never going to be a perfect moment. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. There was never a perfect moment in life. The sooner you learn to realize that and accept it, your decision making to action taking ratio will increase. Let me repeat that. Once you realize there is never a perfect moment in life, your decision making to your action taking ratio will increase. Let that marinate. There's no other way to put it. Take it how you want it. Continue to think about that line. Repeat it to yourself until you understand what I'm trying to say. Your decision making to action taking ratio will increase. There's no more sitting around just in case this, just in case that. Hold on, maybe I need just a little bit more. No, as soon as you think it, you go out there and do it. You need to make your moment. Don't let the moment make you, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. I spoke a good message today to you people, man. And I want you to take it with a grain of salt. Take it as constructive criticism. Take it how you want it. But all I want for you guys is to become your best self, to develop yourself to the person you're meant to be and grow. So once again, like, comment, subscribe, share it. Actually, follow my TikTok, guys. I actually got a TikTok now. It's called The Psychology of Success. I'm going to leave the link in the description. And also go check out the YouTube shorts I've been dropping. I'm trying to just work my way up and learn new ways and new systems on YouTube. I haven't forgot about the Twitch podcast. It's on the way. I'm working on getting my last few things for my setup, and it's gonna take off. I'm gonna get it popping. I got things I want to do on there. I got people that want to come on there. I want to have good times on there. It's gonna be great, guys. So just continue to stay tuned for it. Be on the lookout. I thank all my supporters for always continuing to watch. I know I'm not consistent like I want to be. I'm working on it. These messages that I come up with, they aren't something I can just come up with on the fly, like thinking like that. I put my all into my passion into it, so I think about it heavily. So I take time to write them. I let it come to me, and I write it down, and I hone it, and I tweak it till it's ready to be spoken about. So I hope you guys take everything I say, appreciate it, and just apply it to your lives. Once again, thank you guys, and champ out. See you guys next time. Peace.